Hey Thompson, I heard about your upcoming wedding. Pretty impressive that someone like you with just a middle school education managed to catch a decent guy.
I don't appreciate that comment, Mr. Preston.
What's with that attitude?
Excuse me, Mr. Preston, but please don't make comments like that about my husband.
You think you can talk to me like that? Your performance reviews must be getting to your head.
My performance reviews reflect my work quality, nothing else.
You've got some nerve talking to your boss like that, especially for someone who dropped out. That's just like a dropout. Don't act so high and mighty. Seriously, just because you got a few good performance reviews, you're getting full of yourself. Listen here, you're just a dropout at the bottom of the barrel. Know your place. It's amazing how you can live so shamelessly. Only a dropout would be so oblivious to their embarrassing existence.
My work record speaks for itself.
Your work record doesn't erase your past.
As I've told you many times, I have a college degree. I'm not a dropout.
A degree doesn't change facts. You didn't go to school for over a year after middle school, right? That means you failed to get into high school, so you're a dropout, plain and simple.
You keep bringing this up despite my explanations.
Because dropouts need reminding of their place.
Seems pointless to argue with you. Are we done here? If you want to send me more insulting messages on Teams, please do it later.
You think you can dismiss me? I'm not done talking to you.
I have work to complete.
Oh, right. Almost forgot. About the wedding. I'm canceling. Did you really think your boss, would attend a dropout's wedding? And all the other employees are skipping it too. I made sure of it. So, good luck with your empty ceremony.
I didn't even invite you.
Oh yeah? Either way, you're done.
Yeah, my wedding had to be canceled. Mike, did you plan to ruin my wedding by having everyone cancel at the last minute?
Don't try to act smart with me.
I already informed HR about the wedding cancellation last week.
You're really starting to irritate me, Thompson.
I have documentation of everything, Mr. Preston.
Are you threatening me?
Just stating facts. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to finish these reports.
This isn't over, Thompson.
The reports will be on your desk by end of the day.
Hey Amanda, that team's message was hilarious. What epic misfire. Though I'm pretty sure you did it on purpose.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I was just trying to respond quickly.
Sure you were. The timing was perfect though.
No, it wasn't on purpose. I accidentally sent a message meant for the boss to the wrong chat, that's all.
Please, we both know better. I mean, it was complete with screenshots and everything. You must have been really flustered. I'll pretend it wasn't on purpose. But man, that message was gold. Were you trying to ruin my wedding by having everyone cancel? Were you trying to sabotage my ceremony just to harass me? You've been constantly belittling me, calling me a dropout. It's horrible. You'll probably try to deny it, but here's the proof. And then you even attached screenshots as evidence. The company Teams group is going crazy right now. Something big is happening. It's like a festival in there.
Is it really that bad?
Bad? It's amazing. Everyone's finally seeing his true colors.
Well, he's always telling me to reply to messages immediately, so I'm just saying I got flustered.
Right, flustered, with perfectly organized screenshots. The timestamps on those screenshots go back months.
I keep records of everything, just in case.
Yeah, can't be helped if you were flustered.
I just couldn't believe that he'd go out of his way to try and ruin my wedding. I'm really angry about this whole thing, so this is my little revenge. Though I don't want it to end with just this.
Oh, do tell.
I've been documenting everything.
Smart girl. I knew you were as helpless as you acted. But I get it. Trying to ruin someone's wedding is absolutely awful. Plus, harassing someone in their private life is just horrible. Oh, and Amanda, there are some rumors spreading about Mike.
What kind of rumors?
A variety. You're not the only one with screenshots. Nothing like this has ever happened before.
Have you seen the screenshots yourself?
Well, other departments are talking. People are coming forward.
Tell me everything.
Let's meet in person. There are way too many details for chat.
Conference room B in 10?
Perfect. Bring your laptop. We have work to do.
What the hell do you think you're doing, posting private messages in the company Teams chat? Don't you have any social awareness? Delete it now!
I simply made a mistake while messaging. I didn't mean for it to blow up like this.
Delete those messages immediately! You have 5 minutes!
I just sent it to the wrong chat. There was no ill intent. Why do I have to delete them?
Don't play dumb with me! You think you can do whatever you want as long as there's no ill intent? This is why dropouts are idiots!
If you're demanding an apology from me, shouldn't you apologize first?
For what exactly? Why should I apologize to someone like you? I have nothing to apologize for.
The wedding sabotage for starters? You were planning to sabotage my wedding with a mass cancellation from the beginning, weren't you? And with clear malicious intent. That's not all. You've been using me as your verbal punching bag for a long time. I haven't received an apology for any of that.
You're really pushing it, Thompson. And why should I apologize for any of that? That's just how things should be.
What?
Are you really this dense? Listen here, in the corporate world there are people with decent education who can't do their jobs well. So obviously people with even less education are useless at everything. Therefore, it's only natural that you should help relieve your boss's stress. I'm giving worthless people like you a purpose. You should be grateful. If you hate it so much, you can just quit. Oh, wait, no one else would hire a dropout.
You think harassment gives people purpose? Wow. Sure, I could quit, but this incident made one thing very clear. Quitting wouldn't solve anything. After all, you tried to ruin my private wedding ceremony. That means your harassment might continue even if I quit my job. Isn't that right? Thinking about that, I'm scared to even walk outside.
Now you're being dramatic. But you're right, dropouts should just stay home. That would mean less trash in society.
I'm pregnant, you know.
Oh, really?
Yes, I told you. That's why I said the wedding was canceled. I canceled it a week before you even tried to ruin my big day. It's in my medical leave request from last month.
That doesn't change anything.
If it was just me you were targeting, I could just shut myself up at home and avoid you. But I have a baby now. Even if I quit, the harassment might continue. Once my baby is born, you might do something to them. I can't give birth while living that kind of fear. So I'm going to end your social life and make it so you can't harass me. If you can't walk around freely anymore, then I can be free.
Is that a threat? You're just talking nonsense, you know that. What could someone like you possibly do? Someone who couldn't even pass high school entrance exams can't do anything.
You'll find out soon enough.
Don't test me, Thompson.
I already have everything I need.
You're making a big mistake.
We'll see about that.
What's going on? Why was I removed from the project? And I heard you're taking my place. A dropout running a project? What are they thinking?
Management made their decision.
They must have lost their minds!
To be precise, I'm not the project leader, but the assistant leader, Mike. They were being considerate since I'm pregnant.
This is ridiculous! A pregnant dropout would be completely useless! You just get in the way! Switch places with me right now!
That's not your decision to make.
Shut it! Give me the position!
I'd love to switch, but Mike, haven't you been dumping almost all of the project work on me?
What are you talking about?
The quarterly reports?
Huh?
all the document preparation and everything else. It was supposed to be your work, but after that Teams incident, other managers asked me about my work relationship with you.
You're lying! That's ridiculous! Why would management believe a dropout over me?
Because I had memorized all the documents.
What? You memorized them?
Q3 financial projections. Would you like me to recite them?
Anyone can memorize numbers!
Yes, but I have an incredibly good memory. I memorized the whole thing, not just the numbers. Also, I can't forget things that happened to me, good things or bad. I told them all about the cruel things you said to me, and about all the work you took credit for. I could recite the contents of all the documents without a single mistake, so they had to believe me. They were even surprised, saying they never knew they had such a talented employee.
That's impossible! Then why are you a dropout after failing to get into high school?
You never bothered to check my records, did you? I didn't go to high school because I spent over a year in surgery and physical therapy after injuring my leg. I had a complex fracture from a car accident. By the time I was discharged, there was such an age gap and I didn't want to take classes with younger students, so I attended an online school instead. And by the way, you being removed from the project has nothing to do with my education. I mean, think about it. To get to someone who tries to sabotage a wedding out of spite, that's just common sense.
They can't trust a dropout either!
Still stuck on that, aren't you? Keep saying drop out, and looking down on me, but I actually completed graduate school, just later than most people. My final education level is higher than yours.
What?
Check my HR file. You keep saying I'm stupid and bottom tier just because I didn't go straight through school. How dare you? Everyone has their own circumstances. You just made assumptions and try to bring people down. You're the worst. Now you're going to face the consequences. We don't need someone who just throws their weight around.
You think you've won?
This isn't about winning. It's about accountability.
You'll regret this.
Everything you say is being documented.
You're really asking for it now?
Management will receive copies of this conversation.
You've really done it now.
What are you referring to?
Don't act innocent with me.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You posted those Teams screenshots on the company bulletin board. That's defamation. I'll sue you.
You should check your facts first. Wait a minute, I didn't do that. And those screenshots were from the company Teams chat that I accidentally sent. That means anyone who uses the company Teams could have done it.
You expect me to believe that? Shut up! You did this! Because of you, weird rumors are spreading in other departments. Plus, I'm being ridiculed for having my project taken over by a subordinate I looked down on. You made me lose face. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm not responsible for your reputation. And besides, that's not such a big deal, is it? A little embarrassment won't kill you. According to you, I'm living an embarrassing life just by existing as a dropout. So, since you're better than me, you shouldn't be complaining about a little embarrassment.
What did you say? You think you're clever?
Just using your own logic. First of all, why does your embarrassment matter to me? It's not my problem. After all, you're the one who did such embarrassing things.
You'll pay for this.
More threats?
I have connections in this industry.
So do I.
You're nothing but a pathetic...
A pathetic what? Please finish the sentence. HR would love to see it.
You think you're untouchable now?
No, I just finally learned to stand up for myself.
This isn't over.
Actually, it is. I have a meeting to prepare for.
Don't you dare ignore me!
Every message you send makes your situation worse.
Are you threatening me?
No, just stating facts. Would you like me to forward this conversation to HR?
Amanda, I've gathered the information.
Already? That was fast.
You know me, I work quickly.
As expected, Kate. You've been a great help.
Hey, I am the company's information broker after all. This kind of thing is a piece of cake for me.
Self-proclaimed information broker, you mean? Sometimes your information is wrong too. But thanks, you really helped me out.
You wound me.
Alright, so how reliable is it?
When have I ever let you down? Don't underestimate my information network. Sure, I make mistakes sometimes. But man, Mike has really been messing up. Once I started digging, skeletons just kept falling out of the closet. I'm actually surprised he managed to hide it all for so long.
So I wasn't the only victim. How many others?
So many, it's crazy. Workplace harassment, sexual harassment, of course, but there's more. He once forced a subordinate to drink so much at a company party that they needed emergency medical care. He tried to lure female employees to hotels. He's done it all. The only reason it never came to light was because of his high position.
Any documentation?
Pages of it.
Mike is good at office politics and has a lot of backing.
Had backing, past tense. He's been buttering up HR, basically. A guy like this in the company is a disaster waiting to happen. We need to get him out before he ruins my oasis.
Your oasis?
This is the first place I've actually felt comfortable. I'm not giving it up.
You really do love this workplace, Kate.
Yeah, I do. More than you know. The administrative work is straightforward, everyone's nice, and they treat me as an equal even knowing my circumstances. That's hard to find. So I'm going all out to protect my place here. Leave the victim persuasion to me. You focus on your own revenge.
Are you sure about this?
Absolutely. I protect what's mine.
Yeah, thanks. There's no turning back now, so I'm going all the way.
Got your back.
How many victims are willing to come forward?
More than enough. Trust me.
Send me what you have.
Sending now. Better sit down for this.
Mike, today all of your harassment victims filed complaints with HR and the Internal Harassment Committee. We have evidence. You can't escape this.
What the hell? Damn it! Why are you all filing complaints at the same time? You following a dropout's lead? Who do you bottom feeders think you are, gathering together like this? I've dedicated myself to this company. The opinions of insects like you won't matter.
Your dedication doesn't excuse abuse. But if you really think that you've given so much to the company, then there shouldn't be a problem, right? You should stay confident. After all, anything us bottom feeders do is pointless, right? And I'll answer your question about the timing. After that team's incident, rumors started spreading that there were others who had been secretly harassed by you.
Huh? You orchestrated this?
No, you did, with your actions. So I had a friend with connections reach out to the victims. Some of them even had evidence and shared it with us. It's now crystal clear that you violated multiple compliance policies. Did getting promoted make you think you could do whatever you want? You're the one who needs to know their place.
You little... Damn it! This wasn't supposed to happen! But listen, they can't fire me right away. Too bad for you. Given enough time, everyone will follow me because I'm excellent. Then it's over for you bottom feeders. I have a track record. I'm different from a dropout like you who's all talk. I have real ability. I'll crush you. Enjoy feeling superior while you can.
Check your email. As if we'd give you time for retaliation.
What? Hey, Jones, it was you, wasn't it? You're the one running the petition to get me kicked out of the company.
Oh, Mike. Yes, that's right. Finally figured it out. I heard you weren't planning to resign.
Cut the crap! Listen, if you keep this up, I'll destroy your life! Don't dare oppose me when you're just a secretary!
Wow, scary! More threats? How predictable. That's blackmail, you know. I just took a screenshot of that, so I'll go submit it.
That's pointless! I'll just say it's fabricated! Who would believe a secretary?
About that. Well, it's true. I am a secretary. But you know, I'm also the daughter of the CEO of Laline Corporation.
You're lying! What? La Line Corporation?
Need me to prove it? You know them, right? They're one of our biggest business partners. I mean, I didn't want to work at my parents' company, so I got a job here instead. But who knew there'd be such a monster here?
This can't be happening! Wait, please, wait! This must be some mistake!
The only mistake was your behavior. Oh, that reaction! Remember now? All the managers and supervisors already know about this, by the way. So I'm going to take this evidence and submit it.
Please, wait! I'm begging you! I was wrong! Please forgive me!
Now you beg? It's too late now. You can apologize so easily now, but you looked down on your victims before. I hate jerks like you, so I'll be sure to tell my dad too. I'll let him know to be careful about future business dealings because there's a terrible employee here.
No! If you do that, I won't be able to stay at the company! Please, anything but that!
Actions have consequences. Someone like you only causes harm to the company. Please quit for the company's sake. Even if you don't, I'll make sure you leave, because I can't let you ruin this great work environment.
So, Mike, I heard you finally got fired for misconduct. That's surprising. You threatened Kate and almost ruined our relationship with a major business partner, plus multiple harassment complaints were filed against you. There's even a petition going around. Anyone could see you're unnecessary to the company.
This isn't happening! Don't mess with me! Don't think this is over! There's no way I'd lose to a dropout! I'll definitely get revenge!
More threats? You never learn. I thought you'd say that, but remember what I said? I won't give you time for retaliation. I've already taken care of everything, so anything you try is pointless.
Thompson, please! Please help me! I was wrong! I'll apologize! So please, please do something!
I had plenty of other chances to apologize. It's too late. You're facing a class action lawsuit from all your harassment victims, including me, and now there's even an assault charge filed against you. You only apologize after all that? You're clearly just trying to save yourself.
I'll do anything! It's true, I'm really sorry. I'll get on my knees, anything, just please forgive me!
Your apology means nothing now. That's impossible. Besides, even if I forgave you, there are over 10 people suing you. It's beyond what I alone can fix. It's too late.
You don't understand what this will do to me! No! Then what should I do?
Face the consequences. Pay for your crimes. You'll probably end up in debt from all the compensation and damages payments.
Debt? That would ruin my life! No! I was successful in this company! They can't do this to me!
Success doesn't excuse abuse. Sure, you achieved some success at work and got some recognition, but that's all. You got arrogant about your achievements and insulted others, not even thinking it was wrong. Don't expect to live like you used to after doing things like that. There's no one left to help you now.
Please, one more chance!
You had plenty of chances. Goodbye, Mike.
Wait!
Any further messages from you will be forwarded to my lawyer. After that, Mike faced a class action lawsuit and tried to fight it in court as a last resort, but lost badly. In the end, he had to pay compensation and damages to everyone and was also arrested for assault. His wife left him, divorced him, and even demanded compensation. I don't know the total amount of his debt, but he probably can't live a normal life anymore. As for me, I'm still working at that company. Since that big project settled down, I stepped back from it. My baby is growing healthy, and I'm walking outside happily and confidently.
Hey, old lady, how long are you planning to stay in this house? Just get divorced and leave already. Your old person smell is seriously annoying.
Kevin, you haven't spoken to me in months. What brought this on?
Don't you get that you're just a burden to us? It's amazing you're still living here after being ignored by me and Dad for 10 years.
Kevin, you left this morning without saying a word. What's with the sudden message? Why are you being so nasty when this is the first time you've contacted me in ages?
Whatever, you're not worth explaining things to.
I still make your meals every day. Even though you never acknowledge me, I'm still your mother.
I just checked the university acceptance announcements. I got into my first choice school and I'm feeling great. Thought I'd send you a goodbye message while I'm at it.
Getting into your first choice university is amazing. You worked really hard for this. Congratulations.
Don't act like you care now. You never helped me study.
I tried to help many times. You always refused my help and walked away.
Finally, I can live on my own. Since I'm going to a university downtown, there's no way I can commute from home, so you'll get the honor of paying for my living expenses and tuition.
What are you talking about? This was your choice. The university isn't even that far from home. You could definitely commute.
I'm not living in this house anymore. I want my own place.
If you want to live on your own, that's fine, but you'll have to pay for that yourself. That's only natural. Besides, you never even consulted me about going to university. Money doesn't just appear out of nowhere, you know. These are things we should have discussed together to see if it was feasible.
Discussed? When have you ever been worth discussing anything with?
I've tried to talk to you countless times. You chose to ignore me.
You don't get any right to refuse. You have to pay. You're the one who chose to have me, right? I never asked to be born.
That doesn't mean I have to fund every decision you make without discussion.
So now I have to suffer through life because of you? It's all your fault. You reap what you sow, so obviously you have to pay for me to live. That's all you're good for, you old hag.
Do you hear yourself? Is this how your father taught you to speak to people?
Pay for my university tuition, and all my living expenses, too.
I've been paying for your high school tuition and living expenses all this time. I was lenient about high school. Compulsory education only goes through middle school, you know.
So what? That's the bare minimum.
Maybe parents have obligations until then, but after that, it's your choice. Parents aren't obligated to hold your hand and help you. Even so, I sent you to high school, and cram school too. And yet here you are, not only showing zero gratitude, but trying to throw it back in my face.
Gratitude? Don't get cocky. When have you ever done anything worth being grateful for?
I've supported you your entire life.
Your cooking sucks. You're an ugly old hag who's embarrassing to be seen with, and you're only worth the money you can make for the family.
I see your father's influence in your words.
You should be grateful we're even letting you pretend to be part of this family by letting you pay for things.
Pretend to be family? Are you saying I only get to play at being family with you both because I'm contributing money?
That's right. You yourself have no value, so your money is the only thing that matters, so at least contribute something to us.
My, what big talk you've got.
An old woman like you would be really pathetic if you got divorced and thrown out into society at your age. That's why you're so desperate to cling to us.
You seem to know a lot about divorce for someone your age.
Dad's been teaching me this entire time. He says society is harsh, that I need to go to a good university and catch a good woman.
Is that what he's been teaching you all these years?
Yeah, he warned me that otherwise I might end up trapped with a worthless woman like you, having to stay with her forever out of kindness.
So your dad's been saying those things. I see. Now I understand. You sure have a lot to say.
Yeah, poor me and Dad. Why don't you just go to hell already and free Dad and me from your dead weight?
I've made your lunches every day for 10 years without a word of thanks.
Nobody asked you to.
So you've become someone who can say such heartless things. Your thinking is quite warped, too. I'm shocked.
You're the warped one still hanging around where you're not wanted.
I never intended to chain you down. If anything, I thought I was helping you both. Even when I tried to ask you about university plans, you just kept ignoring me and wouldn't talk.
Because talking to you is pointless.
And when I tried to talk to your father about it, as usual, if he was in a bad mood, he'd just yell at me and throw things. There was no way to have a conversation. You saw all that and still took your father's side. I wonder if boys just naturally look up to that kind of behavior.
Stop talking to yourself. It's creepy. I'm not listening to your opinion, old woman.
Such strong words from someone asking for money.
I was in such a good mood and wanted to send you a message to let you know that this is goodbye, but talking to you just makes me angry. I'm gonna find an apartment for myself, so you better handle all the paperwork. Later!
If that's what you want to do, then do it yourself. I'm not going to coddle you anymore.
You'll regret this. Just wait until Dad hears about this.
I look forward to that conversation. Your mini-me son just contacted me for the first time in ages. He got into his first choice university, apparently. Since he never once consulted me about college, I don't want anything to do with it, so you can handle everything.
Why are you messaging me? I told you not to contact me.
This concerns our son's future. We need to discuss it.
So what? Getting notifications from you is annoying.
Someone needs to handle his university expenses.
Someone? You're his mother, aren't you? You deal with it.
Being his mother doesn't make me solely responsible for his education.
All you do is cook, clean, and pay money. You barely do anything motherly, and you can't even communicate properly with your son.
I've tried communicating. You both ignore me.
At least handle the university stuff properly as his mother.
And what about you? You're not just any parent. You're his father.
I am handling my part.
Why am I the only one doing housework, earning money, and paying for living expenses? Are you doing anything fatherly at all?
What? Of course I am. You can see it, can't you?
All I see is you turning our son against me.
Don't butt in when you can't even have a proper conversation with him. I'm the one having all the conversations with him to make up for your lack of communication.
The reason he started hating me in the first place was because you kept filling his head with nonsense.
What nonsense? I only tell him the truth.
You're the one who kept looking down on me, saying I was just an old hag who can't throw her weight around.
Isn't that what you are?
Those comments piled up, and that's why he started hating me. And yet now you're saying I should just pay money? That makes no sense.
Is there anything else you can do besides paying money?
I've been running this household for years.
We're doing you a favor by giving you the one thing you can do as a mother. He's being kind too.
Kind? He just demanded money from me.
We're giving you a role to play, otherwise you'd just be a stranger to us.
I already am a stranger to you both.
It would be pretty pathetic for an old hag like you to be thrown out of the house at this age, right? And you'd be divorced too.
Is that what you tell Kevin? To keep me afraid of divorce?
We're sheltering you knowing all that, so just shut up and be grateful to us.
You both ignored me and mistreated me for the past 10 years, but I still put our son through high school as his mother.
That was your duty!
But apparently, he thinks that was just expected, and you're acting high and mighty about being a father just because you talk to him, which is the bare minimum you should be doing.
At least I can talk to him. He respects me.
I've tried not to think too hard about these past 10 years, but I've reached my limit.
We reached our limit ages ago, and we're still playing house with you.
Playing house? Is that what this marriage is to you?
Be more grateful, you worthless woman!
I see. I understand. Well then, do whatever you want.
Just pay for his university and stay quiet. That's all you need to do.
We'll see about that.
Lily, I had so much fun today. I'm so happy we could love each other so much, my precious Lily. I want to be lovey-dovey with you again soon. Can I message you again tomorrow? I'll probably be tired from work, so I want to meet you so I can get more cuddles. Goo goo gaga.
What? I think you sent this to the wrong person. Who's Lily?
Sarah, delete that message.
And what's with that weird baby talk? That's beyond creepy. It's gross.
Don't read messages that aren't for you.
You sent them to me.
No, this was just my colleague accidentally sending something.
Your colleague sent messages from your phone?
Mind your own business.
Who is Lily?
It doesn't matter who she is. My colleague just accidentally sent his wife a message.
You expect me to believe that?
Yes, because that's what happened.
That makes no sense. Why would your colleague be with you and accidentally message his wife from your phone?
These things happen.
If that's true, let me talk to this colleague of yours.
That's not necessary.
And why would your colleague be reporting to his wife about how he just had a lovely time with Lily while he was supposedly with you?
You're overthinking this.
Stop with the ridiculous excuses. You just look stupid.
What? How dare you talk to your husband like that? You better watch it, old woman.
Are you threatening me now?
This has nothing to do with you anyway.
Your affair has nothing to do with your wife?
Watch your mouth.
Maybe work on not saying it. You better watch it to your wife. Nice touch there.
I told you not to contact me, but you messaged me first today, and that's why this message got sent by mistake.
So now it's my fault you sent disgusting messages to another woman?
This is all your fault. That's why I told you not to message me.
Your signature move of turning this around on me is getting pretty pathetic.
You don't understand anything.
I really didn't need to know about your baby talk fetish.
Don't mock me.
Is that why you were unsatisfied? Because I wouldn't do that kind of role play with you?
You're twisting everything.
Either way, there's no excuse for how creepy this is.
Shut up. What's your problem?
My problem is my husband sending messages like that to someone named Lily. You're obviously having an affair.
I was in a great mood, and then talking to an old hag like you totally ruined it.
Your affair ruined your mood? How inconvenient for you.
What are you gonna do about that?
Do about what? Your affair or your ruined mood?
All you do is make snide remarks. No wonder I got sick of you.
Remember something? You're the one who contacted me, David.
You weren't supposed to see those messages.
I'm completely the victim here. You're the one doing things that deserve snide remarks.
You're no victim.
I'm the one who's sick of a grown man saying goo goo gaga.
Stop bringing that up.
When I see stuff on social media about creepy old men having affairs, I thought it was just fiction. I never expected it to happen to me. It really is revolting.
You're just jealous.
I never imagined my own husband would be sending such disgusting messages.
At least she appreciates me.
I'm shocked, but now I have all the pieces of the puzzle.
You've been running your mouth long enough. I'm divorcing you.
finally showing your true colors.
Sign the divorce papers!
Oh, how convenient! I was just about to say the same thing.
What did you say?
You act so high and mighty, and obviously you want to divorce me, right? So you'll sign them, won't you?
Don't act smug!
You're not going to make any problems, are you? Of course you'll divorce me, won't you?
You don't get to make demands!
You said it first. After all, you have your beloved Lily, don't you?
Leave her out of this!
So don't make a fuss and just sign the divorce papers.
You'll regret this!
I already have screenshots of everything.
Hey, when are you gonna deposit the university enrollment fee? I told you to pay the tuition, you old hag! Hurry up!
Huh. Oh my, who might this be?
Stop playing dumb, the deadline is coming up!
I really don't know who this is.
Ah! Have you finally lost it? Did the shock of divorcing Dad give you dementia?
I've divorced your father and cut ties with my former son.
What are you talking about?
I don't know why you're contacting me, but if you need help, go ask your beloved father.
He already said he won't pay.
Well, goodbye then.
Wait, what? Hold on!
Yes?
You're still my mother, aren't you?
Am I?
Of course you have to pay money for your son.
Why should I?
Because you're my mother!
Why do you think I would pay anything for you?
Because that's what mothers do!
There are plenty of people in this world who never went to university, and it's not the only path to becoming a respectable adult.
But I got accepted! I earned this!
You decided on your own that you're going to university, but that has nothing to do with me.
It has everything to do with you!
Whether you go to university or not is completely irrelevant to me.
You can't just stop being my mother!
If you made the decision yourself, figure it out yourself.
What? What kind of mother are you?
I originally intended to be one, and I even sent you through high school, so you have nothing to complain about.
That's different! This is university!
High school was actually extra. I didn't have to do that, but you seem to think it was just expected.
You're supposed to support your children!
But I'm not your mother anymore, so you'll have to go to university on your own 2 feet.
Don't mess with me! You get divorced on your own accord and then refuse to pay for my university fees? What's wrong with you?
Your father chose to end our marriage.
You're a complete failure as a mother!
Yes, that's right. Say whatever you want.
You can't just abandon me like this!
But you know, the world isn't that sweet. Nobody wants to stick around someone who acts all high and mighty but is actually powerless and only talks big.
I'm not powerless!
What goes around comes around. Your actions will come back to you.
Are you trying to teach me a lesson or something?
I've been working desperately to earn money and quietly paying for everything for your sake, but that's over now.
You can't just stop!
Work has been so busy that I've been trying not to think too deeply about the situation with you both and have just been getting by, but I'm done with that now.
This isn't fair!
You told me to hurry up and get divorced and leave, didn't you? So that's exactly what I did.
Even so, what about my tuition?
I told you I don't care.
But what am I supposed to do?
I tried to talk about this with you many times, but you ignored me, and now you suddenly demand money.
Because I need it now!
Don't get ahead of yourself. You're just a powerless kid who can't do anything without my money. Stop looking down on adults.
What did you say? You're my mother, so of course you should do this much!
Being a mother doesn't mean being your ATM.
Other mothers help their kids!
If that's true, then everyone in the world should be going to university, shouldn't they?
What are you talking about?
After all, everyone has a mother and father. They can't be born without them.
This isn't about other people!
So why are there so many people working with just a high school diploma? Are you saying all their parents failed in their parental duties?
That's different!
Well, if you said that in public, you'd be the one getting criticized.
I don't care what others think!
And at this rate, you'll be the one stuck with just a high school diploma, so you're only hurting yourself.
That's why I'm going to university!
With what money?
That's why I'm telling you to give me the money!
Did you really go to high school?
What's that supposed to mean?
Because you really don't seem to be understanding anything I say.
I understand perfectly!
When you ask someone for something, nobody will listen if you have that kind of attitude.
I'm not asking, I'm telling you!
Or did you think that just because I gave birth to you, I'd agree to whatever you say?
That's how it's supposed to work!
You're trying to rely on your mother with that attitude? Your words and actions are completely childish.
Then is Dad gonna pay? I was told you're in charge of money!
Oh, now you want to discuss your father.
Dad said he won't pay for this stuff. He said he's strict about these things.
Oh, so Mom is kind and spoils you, so she's in charge of money.
That's how it's always been.
I've been handling not just money, but all the housework too.
That's your job!
When there were school events for parents to attend, I was the only one who handled those.
Nobody asked you to!
That man didn't do anything as a father, and instead was off fooling around with other women.
He's a man, so of course he'll have other women!
Oh, really? How shocking.
That's normal!
Well, you can watch what happens now. Watch how a man who only satisfied his own desires falls from grace.
Don't talk about Dad like that!
At this rate, you'll follow the same path as your father. But whether you take this as a cautionary tale or experience it yourself is your choice to make.
I don't need your lectures!
That's my final lesson to you.
Hey, wait! Just pay the money, that's all I need!
You can only say such childish things because you don't know how hard it is to earn money.
I know it's hard, that's why you should help me!
What benefit would I get from continuing to pay for you?
Because I'm your son!
Not only will I not pay, I'm going to make sure I get proper compensation from your father.
You can't do this!
From now on, handle your own affairs. Learn just how incompetent, powerless, and ignorant you are, and start over from rock bottom.
You'll regret this!
Goodbye, Kevin. Afterward, I agreed not to show Kevin the screenshots of his father's creepy messages in exchange for getting a proper divorce settlement from my ex-husband. It wasn't just the goo-goo gaga messages. I had evidence of years of his infidelity that he definitely didn't want being shown in divorce court. The settlement negotiations were surprisingly quick after that. After the divorce, I blocked Kevin's messages and moved away, so he couldn't come asking me for help anymore. Word has it that Kevin ultimately couldn't go to university. and my ex-husband's life became quite difficult after paying the divorce settlement. The last I heard, he had to move to a smaller apartment, and Lily left him shortly after. Apparently, she was more interested in him when he had money to spend on her. Kevin ended up having to look for work with just a high school diploma, and through working hard every day to make ends meet, I heard that he finally realized how much I had been supporting him all along, and changed his attitude. Some mutual acquaintances have told me he's been asking about me, trying to find out where I moved to. They say he wants to apologize, but honestly, I'm not interested. 10 years of silent treatment and abuse can't be erased with a simple sorry. I've started a new life in a different city. I have a nice apartment, good colleagues, and, for the first time in years, I can spend my money on myself instead of ungrateful family members. Sometimes I see mothers with their sons on the street, and I feel a twinge of what could have been. But honestly, that's all completely irrelevant to me now. The peace I've found in my new life is worth more than any family that only valued me for my wallet.
Hey, are you not coming home again today?
Oh, come on, not this again. I told you I'm visiting my childhood friend in the hospital. They don't have much time left. Are you saying I shouldn't visit them?
You've been going there every night this week. I'm worried about you.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm fine.
Must be hard seeing your friend like this. How long have you known them?
Since elementary school, we grew up together. What, are you doubting me?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But who is this person? I want to go with you.
I've already explained this. Can't you just trust me?
Of course I trust you. I just want to be there for you during this difficult time.
I told you they're my childhood friend. I could introduce you, but they're in a really delicate state since they don't have much time left. Could you just leave it be?
You've been coming home later and later. Last night it was 3 a.m.
The hospital makes exceptions for terminal patients. You wouldn't understand.
Fine, but you'll be back by morning, right? I need the car tomorrow for work.
Don't you have any compassion? I'm visiting my childhood friend who's dying. And here you are talking about work tomorrow and needing the car. Emma might not even have a tomorrow.
Emma? Wait, didn't you say before it was a guy?
When did I say that?
Last week, you specifically said he's not doing well.
Oh, I just said that so you wouldn't get the wrong idea. My childhood friend is a woman. Got a problem with that?
Not really, but it doesn't feel great being lied to.
You're being ridiculous. This isn't about you.
I'm not making it about me. I just wish you'd been honest from the start.
I don't care how you feel. Like I keep saying, Emma might not even live to see tomorrow.
You could have told me the truth. I wouldn't have minded.
You're acting jealous over someone who's dying? Do you realize how that sounds?
Stop being so defensive. You're being pretty selfish about this.
I'm being selfish while my friend is dying?
That's not what I meant. I just want us to be honest with each other.
Fine, I get it. I was wrong. I wasn't thinking about your feelings. I'll be back by morning and return the car, okay?
I understand you're stressed. I'm sorry too. I was being immature.
You don't understand anything, but whatever.
I really am sorry. Can you at least text me when you're heading home?
It's fine. We've got the wedding coming up. It's a sensitive time. But Emma is really important to me. Right now, I want to be there for her while she's sick. I'll text you if I remember.
I understand. I'll respect that. Be careful then. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
I love you.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, everything okay? How'd it go?
I'll be back after a smoke. Sarah was being annoying.
She's getting suspicious, isn't she?
Nothing I can't handle.
By the way, am I still supposed to be dying?
What do you mean still? Of course you are.
You're going to get caught in all these lies eventually.
I've got it under control.
I mean, how long is this dying story going to last? It won't end unless I actually die. Besides, the childhood friend thing is a lie, too.
We could have been childhood friends. We met at the right bar at the right time.
You're unbelievable.
It'll work out somehow. Just leave it to me. Don't worry about it.
You say that about everything.
When have I ever been wrong?
I'm not worried, but hey, you're still planning to marry her, right?
Yeah, of course. What, are you jealous?
As if. Just checking you haven't lost your mind completely.
You seem pretty interested in my wedding plans. Are you sure you're not considering a life with me?
No way. I wouldn't choose a guy like you. That's not what I meant. I just wondered, why do you want to marry her? She's such a nice girl, totally different from your type.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what I mean. She's genuine. You're not.
Look, I want to be with you too, but Sarah's father is the CEO of Seaton Industries.
Oh, right. You mentioned that before.
Several times. Pay attention.
Sorry I don't memorize every detail of your master plan.
I can't miss this golden opportunity. Plus, my company is in the middle of negotiating a multi-million-dollar deal with Seaton. We're desperately trying to close it, and if I can secure the contract as the point person, my promotion is guaranteed. It'll be so much easier if I marry Sarah.
Wow, that's low. You're only thinking about yourself.
Come on, you benefit from this too. Think about all the gifts I buy you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
In this world, you gotta be smart about how you live. You get that, right?
Well, I'm the other woman, so I'm not really in a position to judge. Do whatever you want.
You're more than that to me.
Save it. I know what this is.
But you want to get married someday too, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't care about that right now. There's no one good around anyway.
Hey, what about me right here?
You can't be serious.
Why not? After I get this promotion?
Who would choose you? A loser like you is only good enough to be a fling. I feel sorry for Sarah.
You didn't seem to think I was a loser last night.
Because that's all you're good for? It's not like I want to grow old with you. Still, I'm kind of envious. You know, the wedding dress and all. I wonder how it ended up like this.
Hey, why so sentimental? I can let you wear a wedding dress anytime.
Really? I'd love to try one on. I've never even been to a wedding.
Seriously? Never?
Never had the chance.
All right then, I'll figure out a way to get you in a dress. Look forward to it.
Thanks, but just so we're clear, I absolutely won't marry you.
Playing hard to get?
Not playing anything, just being honest.
I know. I wouldn't want to marry someone as unfaithful as you either.
That's rich coming from you.
Takes one to know one.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Tomorrow at the wedding, my sick childhood friend will wear the white wedding dress. You can wear whatever. If you've got a problem with that, we can call off the wedding.
Wait, can you check what you just sent me? I think you've got a bad case of autocorrect.
You read it correctly.
Tyler, it's midnight. Are you drunk?
Like I said, tomorrow Emma will wear the wedding dress. You can just wear sweatpants or whatever.
No. Hold on. Calm down. You're saying something crazy.
It's not that crazy.
It's my wedding dress.
I know it's outside normal convention, but you could go along with it, right?
This isn't happening. Tell me you're joking.
I've never been more serious.
There's no way I can. This is supposed to be the most important day of my life.
You're being dramatic.
I'm being dramatic? You just told me to give up my wedding dress.
It's not like it has to be the only one in your life.
What's that supposed to mean? My plan is to only get married once. Isn't that the same for you?
Well, I don't know.
Huh? Are you being serious right now? No, absolutely not. I refuse.
Why not?
Are you seriously asking me that? seriously serious.
Yes, I am.
Do I really need to explain why? I'm the bride. End of story, okay?
I get that, but Emma is sick and doesn't have much time left. She said her last wish is to wear a wedding dress. Can't you grant her final wish?
Since when is this her wedding? Let her wear one some other time. Why does it have to be at my wedding?
The timing is perfect. We don't know when Emma's time will come. I know it's inconvenient for you, but this is about a woman's entire life.
And what about my life? My wedding?
You're being selfish.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Whatever happens is on you.
It'll be fine. I've thought it all through.
Have you? Have you really thought this through?
Trust me, everyone will understand.
Are you really sure about this?
God, you're persistent. I said it'll be fine, didn't I? Just shut up and do what I say.
Don't talk to me like that.
Then stop questioning everything.
Fine, whatever. I'll wear a hoodie tomorrow, but don't blame me for whatever happens.
Finally, you're being reasonable.
This isn't reasonable. None of this is reasonable.
Jeez, you're being so hysterical.
I'm completely done with you.
You'll thank me later when everyone sees how kind you are.
I doubt that.
Just get some sleep. Big day tomorrow.
Yeah, big day. Happy now? The venue is in chaos, but whatever. My parents are furious too.
They'll understand once I explain.
The guests are confused.
Well, that's just because everyone doesn't know the situation yet. They'll be moved by our kindness once they hear about Emma's circumstances, and they'll all be sympathetic and crying.
I see. So that's how you're planning to make yourself look good? Well, let's hope it works out that way.
Don't be so negative. This is a beautiful gesture.
Beautiful for who exactly?
Of course it will. I'll make sure to explain your part in this too, so don't worry.
Huh.
Hey, why have you locked yourself up in the dressing room? You said you wanted to wear a wedding dress. I'm trying to make your dream come true.
No way! I'm not leaving this room. This makes no sense. Are you insane? I don't want to wear a wedding dress here.
But you said you wanted to.
Not like this.
Why not? I want to fulfill your last wish. Even Sarah agreed, so don't hold back.
Sarah didn't agree to anything. You forced her.
She understood in the end that it's your last wish.
No, seriously, you're crazy. What last wish are you talking about? You made up that whole story yourself? I'm going to live for a long time, not dying, comprende?
Just stick to the story.
What story?
That you're dying. Just play along today, okay? Everyone will be moved if you do.
No, they won't, you idiot. Nobody will be moved. They'll think we're monsters. You really only think about yourself. You've completely lost it. You're starting to scare me.
Come on, I've set everything up perfectly, so don't back out now. You're the one who said you wanted to feel like a bride.
Not by ruining someone's wedding.
It's not ruined, it's enhanced.
I didn't want to hijack someone else's wedding for it. This is the worst. Coming to the venue, putting on the dress, opening the door to find a wedding in progress. I'll never forget everyone's faces. I'm traumatized, and I bet the bride is too.
Their faces will be full of tears of joy when I explain.
They're tears of horror.
Come on, this is gonna get weird if we don't do something. At least come out so I can explain your situation.
What situation? Your made-up fantasy?
You know, about how you're suffering from illness and don't have much time left. I want to tell everyone that this is all to fulfill your wish.
Stop saying I'm dying.
But that's our story.
You want me to go along with that lie? That's ridiculous. I'm leaving. Deal with this yourself.
I'll tell everyone about our affair if you leave. Is that what you want? Hey!
Are you threatening me now?
I'm protecting both of us.
Go ahead, tell them. I think you'll be the one getting hurt, though. After all, you tried to put your mistress in a wedding dress at your wedding. Go on, tell everyone. I'd love to see their reactions.
Come on, please. I really wanted to fulfill your wish. The last wish of Emma, my childhood friend.
Stop calling me your childhood friend. I keep telling you, I have plenty of life left. I'm not sick, and I've had enough of you. Look, you're way too invested in this story you made up. It's actually scary. Like, how much time do you think I have left anyway?
I don't know, a couple of days? How sick do you feel?
You need help. Professional help.
Damn it, you explain the situation.
What situation?
You know what situation.
No, please enlighten me.
I planned today's surprise for my childhood friend who doesn't have much time left. Emma's last wish was to wear a wedding dress and feel like a bride. That's why I tried to make it happen.
You want me to explain that?
Yes, exactly.
You want me to tell everyone your lie?
Yeah, that's right. Tell him you were in on the plan, too. I was gonna have Emma come out and explain it myself, but she got upset and left.
Of course she left. Who wouldn't?
She's ruining everything.
Well, she probably didn't expect you to hijack my wedding. Of course she left. This is a crazy situation.
Just explain it for me.
No.
Come on, help me out here.
Why should I? You can explain it yourself.
Look, I could have explained if Emma was here, but given the atmosphere, it would be more convincing coming from a third party like you.
Wow, I'm being called a third party at my own wedding. Am I in the way here?
You know what I mean.
Do I?
Please, just explain this for me. Otherwise, I'm really gonna look like a crazy person.
You already do. You are a crazy person. You should probably start realizing that.
Stop saying that and help me. Fine, I get it. You can lecture me later. Just please explain to everyone for now. Then we can continue with the wedding, okay?
Continue the wedding?
Yes, after we clear this up.
All right, I'll explain it from my perspective. We can't leave things in this mess anyway.
You're a lifesaver. Thanks. Hey, what's going on? What was that explanation?
Oh, you didn't like my version of events?
That wasn't what we discussed.
Emma told me everything. That she's not your childhood friend at all, just your mistress. And that she has plenty of life left and isn't sick.
She's lying!
No, you're the liar here.
But why did you have to spill all of that? We were about to restart our wedding ceremony.
Restart? Are you delusional?
We could have worked this out.
Who would want to marry someone like you? I was done with you since yesterday. I only came today to watch your ridiculous plan blow up in your face.
So that's how it was.
Did you really think that I believe that story about your dying childhood friend? You always came back smelling like alcohol, coming home in the morning. It was so obvious. You were so caught up in yourself that you got sloppy. Actually, I started to think you just liked saying not much time left over and over.
Wait, back up a second. What do you mean Emma told you everything?
We had a nice long chat.
When?
She felt really bad about everything and came to apologize to me. That's when she told me everything. We actually hit it off, which kind of feels weird.
That traitor!
She's more honest than you, at least. You wanted to marry me because my dad's the CEO of Seton Industries, right? Too bad. My dad is furious with you right now.
He can't be! The deal!
The deal is dead, just like our relationship.
Hey, why are you torturing me like this?
torturing you. That's rich.
Everything I did was for us!
Everything you did was for yourself.
Seriously? Playing the victim now is just insane! You're clearly the one in the wrong here, can't you see that?
How am I in the wrong exactly?
You ruined everything!
No, you ruined everything.
But this is the end of my career! Your father and people from my company are all here! In the middle of these important negotiations with Seaton, this scandal breaks out! I could get fired for this!
Should have thought about that before trying to put your mistress in my wedding dress.
I can explain everything to your father.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Still only worried about yourself, huh? You're busy with that. Anyway, the wedding's canceled, so you'll be responsible for all the wedding costs. What? Just me? Why?
Because you caused this mess.
We should split it at least.
If you don't like it, go complain to everyone. Though I doubt anyone will take your side.
You can't do this to me.
Watch me.
This is ridiculous. How did it end up like this? By now the venue should have been filled with emotion and my promotion would have been guaranteed.
Your promotion? Is that all you care about?
No, I mean...
So that was your goal. Really executing such a stupid plan? It's terrifying how ambitious people can lose their minds.
I'm not crazy!
Keep telling yourself that.
Damn it! Wait, is that Emma? What's she doing?
Looks like she's going to speak.
Stop her!
No, I think everyone should hear what she has to say.
Hey, what was that? Why did you apologize in front of everyone? Now it looks like we're really the bad guys.
Because we are.
You didn't have to tell them everything?
They deserve to know the truth.
We could have fixed this!
We are the bad guys. Well, you're the worst one. I could have just left, but since I was your mistress, I thought I should properly apologize.
Since when did you grow a conscience?
Since I saw how far you'd go to get what you want.
You weren't this kind of person. You had no problem sleeping with someone's fiancé, but you draw the line at ruining a wedding?
At least I know where to draw the line.
What about all the promises we made?
You're completely out of your mind.
You're the crazy one. What are you trying to do?
The right thing, for once.
After everything I've done for you?
I just do what I feel like doing in the moment. Right now, this is what I wanted to do. Well, I'm leaving now.
Hey, wait! Damn it! This is ridiculous! Damn it! What am I supposed to do? Nobody will even listen to my apologies!
Maybe because they're not real apologies?
They are real!
Seriously? You still haven't given up? There's no way you can fix this.
No, I can't give up! If I can't salvage this, my career is over! Please, can't you talk to your father?
After what you pulled, no chance.
Just tell him I made a mistake!
That's impossible. He's so angry, he's even mad at me now. You've been going around apologizing to everyone, but you're just making things worse by being here. You should leave.
You don't understand how important this ceremony was! My career is on the line!
Is that all you can say?
I've worked so hard for this!
I've heard that 100 times. Stop turning my wedding into your career opportunity. Besides, you're definitely getting fired, so stop struggling.
How would you know that?
My father said he'll only do business with your company if you're gone.
What?
The company won't pass up that condition. After what you pulled today, they have a perfect reason to fire you.
He can't do that!
He already did.
Is he really saying that?
Unfortunately for you, yes, you're finished. This will be the most important day of my life. Doesn't have to be the only one, right? Though in your case, there probably won't be another. Afterward, Tyler went around the venue on his hands and knees apologizing, but everyone ignored him. The wedding was canceled, and not only did he have to pay all the wedding costs by himself, but he also had to pay me compensation. Furthermore, he got fired from his company, and after word of this incident spread throughout the industry, he couldn't get work anywhere. Now he's unemployed and completely devastated. After caring so much about his career, I wonder how it feels to lose everything. By the way, Emma apologized to me one more time and also paid me compensation. I don't really hold a grudge against her since this was a good opportunity to find out how crazy Tyler was, but since he did cheat on me, I decided to accept it. I don't know where Tyler or Emma are now or what they're doing. Several years have passed since this incident, and I'm now living with my new boyfriend. He's very sincere and kind, but I sometimes worry that he might turn out to be crazy like Tyler someday. I guess we never really know the people we love.